The melody of friendship.
Once upon a time, in a lush, vibrant swamp, there lived a small, curious frog named Freddie. Freddie was an adventurer at heart, always hopping around the swamp, discovering new nooks and crannies, and meeting the various creatures that inhabited his watery world. One sunny afternoon, as Freddie leapt from lily pad to lily pad, he heard a deep, melodious hum resonating through the air. Intrigued, he followed the sound to a large, shaded pond at the heart of the swamp. There, lounging contentedly in the cool, shallow water, was a magnificent lady hippopotamus named Henrietta. Henrietta was known throughout the swamp for her gentle nature and beautiful voice. She spent her days singing songs that echoed through the trees, bringing peace and joy to all who heard them. Freddie, however, had never been this close to her before. He watched in awe as her massive body moved gracefully through the water, her eyes closed, lost in her own melody.
Hello.
Freddie called out, his tiny voice barely audible over Henrietta's song. Henrietta's eyes fluttered open, and she turned her head to look at the little frog. A warm smile spread across her face.
Why, hello there, little one.
She said in her deep, soothing voice.
What brings you to my pond?
Freddie hopped closer, his curiosity piqued.
I heard your beautiful singing and wanted to see who it was.
He said.
I've never heard anything like it.
Henrietta chuckled, a sound like distant thunder.
Thank you, Freddie. I do love to sing. It brings me great joy. But what about you? Do you like to sing?
Freddie blushed, his green cheeks turning a shade darker.
Oh, I'm not much of a singer,
he admitted.
but I do love adventures and meeting new friends.
Henrietta's eyes twinkled with kindness.
Well, Freddie, every adventure can be a song if you listen closely enough. Would you like to sing with me?
Freddie hesitated, but Henrietta's gentle encouragement made him feel brave. He cleared his throat and began to croak a simple tune. At first, his voice was shaky, but as Henrietta harmonized with him, he gained confidence. Together, they created a melody that was both humble and grand, a duet of the tiny and the mighty. As the sun began to set, casting golden hues over the swamp, other creatures gathered around the pond, drawn by the enchanting music. Birds perched on branches, turtles peeked out from the water, and even the shy otters emerged from their dens to listen. When the last notes of their song faded into the evening air, Freddie felt a warmth in his heart that he had never known before. Henrietta smiled down at him, her eyes filled with pride.
Thank you, Henrietta.
Freddie said, beaming.
I never knew I could sing like that.
Henrietta leaned down and nuzzled Freddie gently.
You have a beautiful voice, Freddie. Sometimes, all we need is a little encouragement to find our true song.
From that day on, Freddie and Henrietta became the best of friends. They sang together often, their music bringing joy to all the inhabitants of the swamp. And whenever Freddie went on his adventures, he carried the memory of their duets in his heart, a reminder that even the smallest frog could make a big, beautiful noise in the world.